Time to get to know your Rangers once again, and I am pleased to be joined by number 14 from the Rangers, Cam Mercer. Thanks for taking time today, Cam.
Yeah, thank you, of course.
So let's talk about how you fell in love with hockey growing up. How do you remember falling in love with the game?
My dad actually played in the OHL for Niagara Falls Thunder way back when that was a team. So, no, my mom's family and my dad's family, both hockey families, sports families, so they just put me into skates when I was super young and kind of guided me through it. They obviously let me pick what sport I wanted to go with, but I found a liking for hockey and stuck with it.
Okay, so growing up in Barrie, who was your favorite team? Who was your favorite player?
Montreal was my favorite team, still are, go Habs. And Subban growing up, I would say I was a big player.
Cam, you and I first met on draft day. About half an hour after you got drafted, we did an interview on Zoom with a young buck right now. He looked like he was about 12 years old. He was so excited. You know, when you think back about that day with the experience you have now, what advice would you give that Cam Mercer about embracing this journey?
It feels so long ago, eh? It's crazy.
Yeah.
I would tell them just to enjoy the time, enjoy the teammates. You know, guys leave every year and new guys come in. And obviously it flies by. I'm in my third year now. We're getting into November. So just to enjoy every day, come to the rink, be confident. You know, you're going to make mistakes as a young kid coming into the league. So don't get so frustrated on the little things, but just go out, have fun, work your hardest every day. I think that's what I would tell them.
Great advice. Hockey's been such a huge part of your life, Cam. What would you do if you weren't playing hockey?
If I wasn't playing hockey, I think I would be Special Forces, actually, in military. That's something I'm interested in. Obviously, playing in hockey you can't, but
yeah.
that would be something I'd be really interested in. I think I'd maybe take a career path in.
Let's go to game day, Cam Mercer, right now. What's the music that pumps you up on a game day?
Game day, anything upbeat, big rap guy, huge rap guy. So, you know, I like to listen to rap. Travis Scott's my go-to. He's my number one. But even like a little bit of, I don't know, electronic maybe, like just anything upbeat, kind of feel-good music. Gets me feeling good, and I like to rock out too.
What's your pre-game fuel? What's your meal before games?
I usually stick between two meals, chicken, rice, and broccoli, although we switched to edamame beans, and I put Caesar sauce on that. And then if it's not rice, I'll go chicken, noodles, and broccoli, and I put ranch on that.
On game day, do you have any sort of routines or superstitions that you have to do?
Yeah, and one out of the ordinary, I would say, is I tie my skates standing up. That's something you don't see too often, but just the basic things like taping your stick. I like to get a pregame nap in, and you know, eating at certain times. Just simple stuff like that.
Let's assume you're on a bus trip to Erie. You get to pick a movie that everyone is watching together. What movie are you picking?
Frozen 2.
Frozen 2?
No, I'm just kidding. Deadpool. Deadpool would be for the boys.
You know, I don't think those would be shown together at the drive-in anytime.
I don't think so either.
But you are a Frozen 2 guy, though, right?
I do like the Frozen movies a little bit, yeah.
Are you an Elsa guy or an Anna guy?
I'm an Olaf guy.
Okay,
the snowman, yeah.
That's a fair answer. That's a fair answer. Okay, what is your favorite hockey moment or memory?
Oh, that's tough. There's so many. I think an obvious one is the Windsor sweep and the London upset. London being our big rival. Those two, my first 2 years, were super fun to be a part of. Another recent one, the Habs, when they had their cup run there a few years ago, lost to Tampa. That was unexpected, so that was fun to watch and be a part of. But there's so many, like, lots of fun, but those three things I would say, maybe.
It's funny, anybody that's on that team where Mike Petizian scored the Game 7 winner, this is always the answer whenever we talk about this. Last question for you, Cam. Finish the following sentence for me. Being a Kitchener Ranger is?
A privilege.
Cam Mercer,